Hello, my name is Robert Martin, and we're here in Lake Jackson, Texas. Today we're going to talk about something that's near and dear to my heart, but that a lot of people don't really talk about in this field, and that is evaluating a quality employer. So, without further ado, let's go out. Here we are in the station bay. Station-based DMS is something that's kind of a rarity in a lot of systems because it's not as efficient as system status management from a management perspective. You spend a lot more money driving a truck. You spend a lot less money driving a truck around than you do paying for a station and rent and the maintenance and upkeep on it. However, the personnel costs you save from a station are often far, far less than the cost of replacing people every few months or years from driving around all day in a city like they do in Oklahoma City. Now, there's another huge cost here too, and that's the vehicles. Believe it or not, these vehicles are actually about 10 to 11 years old each, on the boxes at least. The cabs are remounted every few years, and they're in excellent condition, only about 70 to 80,000 miles at most. The newest one has about 30,000, which is almost brand new for any vehicle, much less a fleet service vehicle like an ambulance. However, the boxes, the guts of the machines, are actually about a decade old at the bare minimum. Coming around to the inside of these trucks is where we can really see a difference between station-based and system status management, and to an even greater extent, professional versus for-profit professional. And here's the difference I mean to show you. If you look inside most ambulances in the United States, you will find nothing near this level of cleanliness or of standard between two trucks. This is easily the cleanest vehicle I've ever had the pleasure of working in. It's clean, everything's orderly, everything's in good repair, everything's properly mounted down. It's got a lot of high-tech equipment here, i.e. a ventilator, which is generally only found in ICUs, but is on the ambulance here. An IV pump, a list of medications you can shake a stick at in terms of what they have and will let you do here. And everything is in very, very, very good repair. Everything on this truck is functional and it's very, very well laid out. Now, this is something that you're not going to see a lot of in other services. For instance, EMSA Oklahoma City. The equipment is relatively decent by the fact that it's new, but it's very worn down and it's generally dirty and not really terribly worth it. Other places, especially if you go out to the western part of Oklahoma, or really into any more rural area, you're going to start seeing significant gaps in quality, and this level of service just doesn't exist out there. That's a shame to say, but a lot of those communities don't choose to afford this. Now, as weird as it sounds, the secret to success here at Lake Jackson and any other employer, regardless of where they are, isn't actually the kits or the ambulances or even really the stuff they have. It's what they expect you to do with it. This is our equipment and cleaning room. We don't spend a lot of money, but what we do spend is very practically oriented upon cleaning the trucks. It's an expectation that everything is clean, serviceable, and orderly. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Our personnel expectations are very high, our skills expectations are very high, and the expectations of our service placed upon us by the community are very, very high because we're partially funded by their tax dollars. Now, all that combines to mean that we are extremely orderly and proficient in terms of how to manage our personnel and how our policies have to work to get the best out of us at all times. That's what we were paid for. And we're paid pretty well. That also helps.